Hi everyone. Hello. Can you hear me? I hope you guys can see me and hear me. I'm just trying to, go live on the YouTube app. Hi Vasudha. Good morning. Hi Nan. Good to see you guys here. In case you have any questions, anything that you want to, do or ask, please do so. I will be continuously live on the chat app. Hi everyone. Hello. So, as you know, we have been discussing. Let me just see if there are more people joining in. Guys, I can see more people are online. Can you just write a hi or a hello on the YouTube app? If you can see me and hear me clearly. If you can see me and hear me clearly. Sure what the issue is. Anyways. So, what we are going to do today is we are going to discuss successive division, some of its basic concepts and questions based on it. It is not, a full topic in number system. ऐसा नहीं है. But ये एक ऐसी चीज है. This is one of those things where I've seen people get confused. People make a lot of errors in calculation. So I thought that I'll conduct a small session. I believe I will be able to wrap up this session in less than 30 minutes. I believe I should be able to wrap up this session in less than 30 minutes. So let's see. For those of you who might be joining us for the first time, my name is Ravi Handa. I have been teaching for CAT for close to 15 years now, and I've taught 20,000 plus students online via my own website, that is andakafunda.com. Very recently, I've started taking classes on Unacademy. Well, now, on Unacademy, I'm taking classes on YouTube. Then I'm taking classes via special classes. Then I'm taking classes via the plus courses as well. On YouTube, in the morning and in the evening. In the morning and in the evening. In the morning, I'm covering number system, much like this one. In the evening, I'm covering time, speed, distance. These classes happen on weekdays. In special classes are the ones which happen on the Unacademy app. Now, these are free classes for anyone to attend. I have 3 special classes today. In 2 of them, I will be discussing CAT 2020 LR. And in the third one, I will be conducting a quiz. And I welcome all of you to take part in the quiz. The quiz is at 7 p.m. And then there is the plus classes or the paid classes. In these paid classes, I will be covering logical reasoning, the complete syllabus of logical reasoning for the CAT exam. Unacademy offers you 2 kinds of courses, the plus ones and the iconic ones. In the plus one, you get live classes, much like this class, very similar to this. You get them in a scheduled way. That is, you do this, then you do this, then you do this. So that is better for learning. In the iconic one, you get everything which is there in the plus, but you get personalized guidance too. Now, as a part of the CAT subscription, I would recommend that you go in for the 6-month plan, because what happens in the 6-month plan is you get 1 additional extra month. And with that 1 additional extra month, your course will remain to be valid till the SAT exam. If you're planning to register for it, I recommend that you use the coupon code HANDA, which will give you a 10% discount on the same. These are some of our top performers. These are some of our top performers from previous years. If you work hard, you can join them. There is a batch of mine which is starting on the 9th of June. And I recommend that you join that batch. This is the batch. You remember in the beginning of the class, I was saying I'll do LR. This is the batch in which I will be covering LR. Now, the 6-month subscription plan, as I said, if you take that, you'll get 1 additional month with it. The Combat is a scholarship test which is conducted every Sunday, and you can use coupon code HANDA to unlock that test. The top performers for this get the 1-year course for free. The IPMAT, BBA, and hotel management. These are some of the courses which are there. These are primarily for class 12 students. I don't know if there are any class 12 students here, but you might have brothers, sisters, and people you know. See, that's another way of getting to an IIM is you can do it directly after 12th via the IPMAT exam. Unacademy also has an Ask a Doubt feature where you can click a picture of it, send it to us, and we'll clarify that doubt for you. As I said, the thing that I'm most excited about every week is the quizzes. See, these quizzes are an entertaining way, an interesting way for you to become aware with the world around you. And they help you extremely in ZAT, IIFT, SNAP, and all other exams which ask for GK. So now, if you guys are ready, please write a hi, yes, or an okay so that I can start off with today's session. Please just write that on chat. Hi Apurv, good to see you here. Vasudha is ready. It's good to see Vasudha regularly in most of my classes. Some of the faces become familiar. Now, this is the only concept which I will like to, cover. What is successive division? What happens is when we talk about division, suppose we talk about dividing 49 by 8 and we divide by 49 and 5. What happens? It's divisible 6, the remainder is 1. It's divisible 9 times and the remainder is 4. And that's how we normally say that I'm dividing the number 49 by 8 and 5. That's the normal approach. But in successive division, this is not the approach. In successive division, this is not the approach. In successive division, what you do is you divide it one after the other. You divide it one after the other. That is, you divide 49 by 8. What is the result that you get? 6 times, remainder is 1. You divide 6 by 5, divisible once, your remainder is 1. So once you divide it one after the other, that is known as successive division. Let's take a bigger and a better example. 4785 is divided by 8, 5, 3 and 4. 4785 is divided by 8, 5, 3 and 4. So when you divide 4785 by 8, it is divisible 598 times. Must be right if I have calculated this and written it over here. You guys can cross check. Apurv, I don't provide offline classes anywhere. As a matter of fact, I've not provided offline classes for the last 10 years. Before Unacademy, for the last 10 years, I was providing online classes via my own website, handagafunda.com. And for the past few months, I've started providing online classes on Unacademy. Offline, not so much. Although, personally, I've visited Lucknow multiple times and it's a really beautiful city. And if there is an opportunity that comes, hopefully after COVID is over, I have been to Lucknow before for conducting, some sort of seminars and stuff. So if such an opportunity ever comes again, I'll surely love to be there. The city with probably the best street food in India. It doesn't get that much credit, but as you might understand after seeing me, so food is something that can actually drag me to any place. Coming back to less interesting things, from food to math. 4785, when you divide by 8, you get 598 and you get the remainder as 1. Then, since it is successive division, it said that you need to divide by 8, 5, 3 and 4. So after 8, whatever was the result that you obtained here, that result is what you divide by 5. 598 by 5 is 119. So you do the same thing again, 119, and then you divide 119 by 3, divisible 39 times, get a 2, and then you finally divide 39 by 4, then you get 9 as a result and 3 as the remainder. So that is the process which is followed. Are you guys okay with this process? Are you guys okay with this process? Okay. Now what I'm going to do is, if you're okay with this process, we will just do, some 10, 12 questions on it. Whatever we can wrap up in half an hour, 20, 40, 35 minutes. Let's try it out. What do you think will be the answer here? I'll try and cover various types. I will try and cover various types in this. Let's see. What will you do here? Number, when divided successively by 6 and 5, gives the remainder of 3 and 1. These are the values that I got. 6 and 5 gives the respective remainders of 3 and 1. What will be the remainder when largest such two-digit numbers is divided by 13? 39 is the answer. Gautam says 8 is the answer. I don't think any of you is right. Let's check. What is given to me is, you have some number n. You divide it by 6. You get, suppose, x, and you get a remainder of 3, which means the value of n is 6x plus 3. Do you guys agree with this equation? The value of n is 6x plus 3. Then what you do is, you divide by 5, you divide x by 5, and then you get 1. Suppose you get the value of y and you get the remainder as 1. You get the value of x as 5y plus 1. Now, there are multiple ways of solving this question. One is you assume values. So suppose, randomly speaking, I assume x as, say, 2. If I assume x as 2, then the value of n comes out as, if I assume x as 2, the value of n comes out as 6 into 2 plus 3, or 15. And if I assume x as 2, then 5y plus 1, y comes out as 1 by 5. Is this possible? The value of x as 15 and y as 1 by 5? No, this is not possible. Why? Because my y cannot be, see, y has to be a natural number. When you divide x by 5, you need to get something here that cannot be a fraction. So which tells me that my assumption is invalid. And if my assumption is invalid, what do I do? So one trick which you should understand is that when you take assumptions, your assumptions should satisfy both of these equations. So you cannot randomly take x. You take a value of x which can satisfy this. So if you put y as 0, you get x as 1. If you put y as 1, you get x as 6. If you put y as 2, you get it as 11, 16. So these are possible values of x. And once you have these as possible values of x, what are the possible values of n? 6 into 1 plus 3. That is 6 plus 3, 9. 6 into 6, that is 36 plus 3, or 39. 6 into 11, 66 plus 3, that is 69. 6 into 16, 66 or 96 plus 3, which is 99, and so on. What is my question? My question is largest such two-digit number. So largest such two-digit number comes out as 99. Are you guys okay with this? Largest such two-digit number comes out as 99. Vasudha, Gautam, Apurv, are you okay with this value? By assuming values of x, I assumed values of n, and then I got this as the answer. Now, there is a problem with this method. What is the problem with this method? It was small, my assumptions work. It was small, my assumptions work. What if it was a big value? If it was a big value, I could not assume these. I hope all of you are okay with this, that I'm rubbing it off. If it was a big value, I could not have assumed this. And if I could not have assumed this, what will I do? This was 6x. If I cannot assume this, what will I do? I will put the value of x in this equation, which means n will come out as 6 into 5y plus 1 plus 3, which means n will come out as 30y plus 6 plus 3. So n will come out as 30y plus 9. 30y plus 9. Now you look at whatever conditions you want. You can take whatever values of y that you said. Vasudha is absolutely right. Vasudha, that is, both of us are saying the same thing now. I just wanted to explain this concept. So I got the generic form of n as 30y plus 9. Now you put various values of y. Common mistake that people make, they start with y equal to 1, 2, 3 and so on. No, you should start with y as 0. You need to start with y as 0. If I start with y as 0, I get 9, 39, 69, 99 and so on. For n, biggest two-digit value, 99 comes out as the answer. Are you guys okay with this? Okay, let's go ahead. Please try this out. Very similar question. What will be your answer here? First of all, tell me, what is the difference between the previous question and this question? What is the difference between previous question and this question? Number when divided by 6 and 5, remainder 3 and 1, largest two-digit number. Oh, I'm sorry. My question was not complete. Largest two-digit number is 99. Then I need to find out the remainder of, I skipped the last part, 99 from 13. 99 from 13. So 99 from 13, 91 is divisible. 8 comes out as my answer. 8 will be the remainder. Gautam is absolutely right. My question to you now is this question and this question same? Are these questions same? Or are they different? Please tell me. See, if it was same, why will I put it here? There has to be some logic, right? There have to be some difference. What is the difference between the two of them? And how will that have an impact on the answer? Tell me, what do you guys think? What is the difference between two of them? And how will it lead to a different answer? You can tell me. Great. What is the difference between two of them? No remainder. No, Vasudha, I don't think that would be possible. Maybe. Let's check. I don't know. So what I'm given here is the number when divided by 6 gives me a remainder of 3. N is 6x plus 1. When divided by 5, it gives me a remainder of 1. So n is 5y plus 1. Now, please note, in the previous question, n, it was successively divided. That means from n you got x and you were dividing x by 5. In this question, there is no successive. So n itself gives me a remainder of 3 and n itself gives me a remainder of 1. So it is not successive division. It is not one after the other. So in this case, value of n will be LCM of 6 and 5 into some constant plus r. So n is 30k plus r. 30k plus r, where r is the value which satisfies both of these conditions. So what are the numbers which satisfy both of these conditions? Let's check. So 6x plus 3 is 3, then 9, then 12 plus 3, 15, 18 plus 3, 21, and so on. 5 and 1, that is 1, 6, 11, 16, 21, and so on, which is common to both of them. 21 is common to both of them, which means my answer will be n equal to 30k plus 21. K can take values as 0, 1, 2, 3, and so on. So the value of n can be 21, 51, 81. If I put 3, then 111, and so on. What is the question? Largest two-digit number by 13. So my answer will be remainder of 81 from 13. 78 is divisible. 3 will be my answer. Vasudha has got it incorrect. Vasudha has got it incorrect. Please try it again. Please try it again and tell me what's the answer. Tell me what's the answer here. What will you get here? Are you guys okay with this? Please tell me if there is any confusion, any value, because, just one little word successively is making so much of a difference. And that's why I want you guys to be very, very careful with this. That's why I want you guys to be very, very careful with this, because just one word can make so much of a difference. Should I go ahead? Okay. Now, please try this one out. Number, when successively divided by 5, 4, and 7, leaves remainders of 2, 3, and 1. How many such numbers are there under 4,000? Think about it. Be very careful with it. Should lead you to the answer. This is successive division. I want to cover various types of questions on successive division so that you don't have to be bothered with successive division ever again. And I'm taking a lot of time in these questions because these are the first few ones. Later ones I will be doing slightly faster, hopefully. Any answers for this one? Gautam, Vasudha. Number successfully, it should be successively. It should be successively divided by 5, 4, and 7. Leaves remainders of 2, 3, and 1. So n, when divided by 5, x gives a remainder of 2. Then x is divided by 4, gives me the value as y and the remainder as 3. And finally, y is divided by 7, gives me z and the remainder as 1. So what does this mean? This means n is 5x plus 2, x is 4y plus 3, and y is 7z plus 1. Now, what I can do is I can put this here. So I will get the value of x as 4 times 7z plus 1 plus 3, which is 28z plus 4 plus 3, which is 28z plus 7. Now, I put this value of x here. So I will get 5 times 28z plus 7, which is 140z, sorry, another plus 2, plus 35 plus 2, or 140z plus 37. Are you guys okay with this? 140z plus 37. This is the generic format. This is the generic format. 140z plus 37 is what I have obtained. Now, when z is equal to 0, when z equal to 0, n is 37. When z equal to 1, n will be 140 plus 37 or 177, and so on. The question is, till where will this list go? I want them to be under 4,000. So Vasudha, till where will this list go? I want them to be under 4,000. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to divide 4,000 by 140, which is 28 point something. So if I put z equal to 28, what value can I get? 140 into 28 plus 37. N comes out as 3957. So how many values do I have in total? From 0 to 28, I have a total of 29 values. Amit is okay with this. What about you, Vasudha and Gautam? Vasudha and Gautam, are you also getting 29? Are you okay with these values? Okay. Please try this out. A number when successively divided by 7, 8 and 9 gives me remainders of 2, 3 and 4. What will be the remainders if the original number is divided successively by 4, 5 and 6? Now, what is the fundamental difference between this question? Actually, all questions till now were following a particular pattern. But in this one, there is a slight difference. You can solve it, or you can tell me what the slight difference is. Which will make your life a little bit easier. I'm given n when successively divided by 7, 8 and 9 gives me a remainder of 2, 3 and 4. So, what is the difference between these questions and previous ones, which might make your life a little bit easier to solve these questions? How do you calculate this or find this out? See guys, the fundamental idea is that imagine the number n. Now n when divided by 7 is leaving a remainder of 2. It gives me the value of x. X when divided by 8 gives me the value as y, and the remainder is left as 3. And y when divided by 9 gives me the value of z and the remainder as 4. Now, for solving this question, 7, 8 and 9 and the remainders obtained are 4, 3 and 2. What you can assume, yeah, Vasudha, all that effort is not required. I'm just coming to that. What you can assume is the value of z is 0. Value of z is 0. So that means the previous value would have been 4. Because 4 when divided by 9 gives me a remainder of 4 and it's divisible 0 times. Now which number when divided by 8 gives me a remainder of 3 and the divisor as 4? 8 into 4, 32 plus 3, 35. 8 into 4, 32 plus 3 or 35. And what will be my original number? 7 into 35, that is 49 into 5, that is 245 plus 2 or 247. So very quickly I have obtained the value of n as 247. And then what you need to do in this question is 247, you need to divide by 4, 5 and 6 to get the answer. When you divide it by 4, it's divisible 60 times, or rather 61, remainder is 3. 5 when you divide by 61 by 5, divisible 12 times, remainder is 1. 12 when you divide by 6, it's divisible twice, it is 0. So my answer is 3, 1 and 0. And that's it. Are you guys okay with this? 3, 1 and 0 as the answer. Shantanu also got that. The idea is how this question is different from the previous question is in the previous question you had to find out the generic form, which was 140z plus 37. In the questions before that, you had to find out the generic form 30y plus 9. In this question, there is no need to find out the generic form. You just need one value which satisfied and you can go ahead with that. You just need one value that satisfies and then you can go ahead with that. Are you guys okay with this? Vasudha is fine. Okay, please try this out. First question to you, do you need the generic format or do you need just one number? First question to you, in this question, do you need the generic format or do you need just one number? What do you think? Absolutely, Gautam, you just need one number. So try and find that out. No, you don't need generic. You don't need generic. A number when successively divided by 7, 4 and 6 gives me 1, 2 and 4. Find the respective remainders when the order is reversed. So why do you need a generic format? You just need one number and you can operate with that. So n is divided by 7, 4 and 6 and it leaves a remainder of 1, 2 and 4. So this will be 0. So this is 6 into 0 plus 1, which is 1. This will be 4 into 1 plus 2, which is 6. So n will be 7 into 6 plus 4 or 46. Now with 46, you reverse the order. You make it 6, 4 and 7. 46 divided by 6. 42. It is divisible 7 times. It is divisible 7 times. The remainder is 4. 7 when you divide by 4, it is divisible once. Your remainder is 3. 1 when you divide by 7, the remainder is 1. So your answer comes out as 4, 3 and 1. Oh, I'm sorry. I took it as 1, 2, 4. I'm sorry. I'll have to do the entire thing again. Made a mistake. could have said that earlier, Vasudha, and saved me a lot of effort. It is 1, 2, and 4. 1, 2, and 4. Now for the values, this is 6 into 0 plus 4, which is 4. 4 into 4 plus 2, which is 18. And then n will be 7 into 18 plus 1. 7 into 18 is 14 into 9. 14 into 9 is 126 plus 1, or 127. Once you got the number as 127, you divide it by 6, 4, and 7. You divide it by 6, you get 21, remainder is 1. 21 by 4, you get 5, remainder is 1. 5 by 7, divisible 0 times, remainder is 5. Answer will come out as 115. Did someone get that? Yes. Sunil Yadav got this. Thank you, Sunil. Thank you very much. You guys got the correct answer here. I think we had a CAT question on this. Okay. Please try this out. This is a previous year CAT question on the same topic. Previous year CAT question on the same topic. Tell me, what's the answer here? Tell me, what's the answer that you obtain here? What is the value that you get? It's okay, Vasudha, it was my mistake, not yours. Let me know via the chat what is the answer that you will get. This is a question from CAT 2002. This is a question from CAT 2002. On dividing a number by 3, 4, and 7, the remainders are 2, 1, and 4 respectively. If the number is, this should be on dividing a number successively, it should be mentioned. On dividing a number successively by 3, 4, and 7, the remainders are 2, 1, and 4. If the same number is divided by 84, then what is the remainder? Sunil says it is 53. Let's check. So from 3, 4, and 7, I'm getting the remainders as 2, 1, and 4. 2, 1, and 4. So I take this as 0. 7 into 0 plus 4 is 4. 4 into 4 plus 1, that is 16 plus 1, 17. 3 into 17 plus 2, 3 into 17 plus 2 comes out as 53. Sunil is absolutely correct. Answer will be 53. Since it's a CAT question, let me spend some more time on it. Let me try doing it by the other way also. That is, from 3, the remainder is 2. From 4, the remainder is 1. From 7, the remainder is 4. From 7, the remainder is 4. That means it is 3x plus 2, where this is n, where x is 4y plus 1, and where y is 7z plus 4. Let's put that values in. So n will be price of x plus 2. What is x? X is 4y plus 1. So 4 times y, and y is 7z plus 4, and it is 4y plus 1. This is my generic format for n. This is my generic format for n. Why do we need to do that? See, 53, I'll explain that. Let me finish this method. So this is the generic format for n, which comes out as 3 into 28z plus 16 plus 1 plus 2. So n comes out as 84z plus 48 plus 3 plus 2. So n comes out as 84z plus 53. This is the value of n. What is the question asking? Question is asking when n is divided by 84. So n divided by 84, I need the remainder. 84z plus 53 is divided by 84. What will be the remainder? 84z will be divisible. My remainder will come out as 53. Are you okay with this? The remainder is 53. Are you guys okay with these values? That's the idea. That's the concept. Vasudha, you wanted to know why didn't I divide by 84? See, whenever you have a number x and you have to find out the remainder from y and x is less than y and x is less than y, then directly you can say that the answer is x. No need to actually divide and check. See, even if you divide 53 by 84, what will happen? Your remainder will be, simply speaking, still 53. So there are no further calculations, so to say, which are required. Are you okay with that, Vasudha? Okay. You see, we have another question. I don't think we have another CAT level question. We have already, spent quite some time on it. Let's do one more so that all of us are very clear with the concepts. Let's do one more so that all of us are very clear with the concepts. Please try this out. Please try this out. Last one for today, just so that everyone is clear with the concept. N, when it's successively divided by 3, 4, and 5, leaves the remainder of 1, 2, and 3. So N is of the format of price of x plus 1. What is x? X is 4y plus 2. And what is y? Y is 5z plus 3. This is the way you can directly write down the value of n. This is the way you can directly write down the value of n. Let me see if we have more questions like this. Okay. 3, 5, 8 leaves remainders 1, 4, and 7. Generic form of n, price of x plus 1, 5 times y plus 4, and the last term 8z plus 7. So this actually will help you find out the generic format. This is how I will do it in the exam. This is how I will do it in the exam. So 3 into 5, 15 into 8, 120z plus 5 into 7, 35, 35 plus 4, 39, 39 plus 39 into 3 is 117, 117 plus 1, 180. Generic format. In this case, generic format, n is equal to 3 into 4 into 5, that is 60z plus 4 into 3 is 12, 12 plus 2, 12 plus 2 is 14, 14 into 3 is 42 and 43. This is what I got. Now, questions. Remainder of n by 60. 60z will be divisible. Remainder is 43. Remainder of n by 15. N by 15 is, 60z is divisible. So that will be the same as remainder of 43 by 15 or 13. Remainder of n by 30. 60z will be divisible. So 43 by 30, which once again comes out as 13. I've done it for 16, 15, and 30. What will be your answer? What will be your answer when n is 60z plus 43 is divided by 16? How are you going to calculate this? How are you going to calculate this? I think 43, 13, and 13 everyone is okay with. 43, 13, and 13 everyone is okay with. How will you do it in case of 16? For 16, you will not get a unique answer. For 16, you will not get a unique answer. If z is equal to 0, if z is equal to 0, then 43 by 16, remainder comes out as 11. If z equal to 1, if z equal to 1, or even before that, now, if you have this, you can rewrite this as, 64z minus 4z plus 32 plus 11 from 16. Why am I rewriting it this way? The reason I'm rewriting it this way is because 64z becomes divisible and 32 becomes divisible. So I have 11 minus 4z, which means when z equal to 0, you get 11 as the answer. When z equal to 1, you get 7 as the answer. When z equal to 2, 11 minus 8, you get 3 as the answer. When z equal to 3, so 11 minus 12 is minus 1. Minus 1 is the same as 15. When z equal to 4, it will give me minus 5. Minus 5 is nothing else but 11. So this is repeating. And if this is repeating, I can say my answers can be 11 or 7 or 3 or 15. All 4 values are possible. Are you guys okay with all 4 values? 11, 7, 3 and 15. 11, 7, 3 and 15. Are you guys okay with all 4 values? Okay, good to see that, Gautam. It depends on the value of z. See, for the first cases, it did not depend on the value of z because 60z was divisible by 60. 60z was divisible by 15. 60z was divisible by 30. So as long as this was being divisible, I didn't care. But when it is not divisible, it will depend upon the value of z. So that is why we will need to, put in more effort and calculate it further. Are you guys okay with this? Okay, let's go ahead. Once again, just a reminder to all of you that there is a quiz that I'm conducting at 7 p.m. I request you guys to please attend that. These are some of our top performers from previous years who have done really, really well in the exam. If you work hard, you can join them here. My batch is starting on the 9th of June, in which I will be covering LR in great amount of detail. Then if you buy a 6-month subscription, you will essentially get 1 month extra for free. And there is a scholarship test which will be conducted tomorrow. You can unlock that test by using the coupon code HANDA. Top performers will get the course free via that. For the class 12 students, Unacademy has started courses for IPMAT, BBA, and hotel management. This is a direct entry program to some of the top Indian colleges, including IIM Indore. But it's only valid for class 12 students. I'm not very sure how many of you will be eligible for it. Ask a Doubt is another one of those interesting features that Unacademy has. All you need to do is click a picture of it, send it to us. Either me or someone from our team will clarify the doubt for you. Any course that you are registering for, please use coupon code HANDA. It will get you a 10% discount on the same. And if you have not liked or subscribed our channel, please do that. Once again, a reminder to you guys, the more likes we get, the more views we get, the more free classes I will be allowed to take on the platform. It's a sincere request. If you guys want me to continue taking free classes, please remember to like each and every class that you attend, each and every video that you watch. Any doubts, anything about your preparation, any help that you need, please drop me an email on ravihanda@gmail.com and we can take it forward from there. So that's it for today, guys. Hope to see you in the special classes on the Unacademy app. Bye, everyone. Bye, Shantanu. Bye, Vasudha. Bye, Sunil. I think Sunil joined us a little bit late, but good that he at least joined us. Bye, guys. Bye.